Hey guys, welcome to the NFL 2016 season results tracker. So you can follow your team's progress throughout the season just by inputting the results week by week as they happen. So let's have a look at how it works. This is a preliminary version with just one division on there. There will be, of course, all the divisions showing all of the standings throughout the season. But what we're going to do is start with the NFC South. So there's a tab called NFC South. There it is. Obviously shows all zeros at the moment because no results have been input. There's also a tab called Week by Week, which tracks the team's results week by week throughout the season. You notice each team has a bye week. Carolina Panthers is week 7, Atlanta Falcons is week 11, etc. So they have bye weeks where they're obviously not playing, so there's no result for them that week. But each week has a tab at the bottom, weeks 1 to 17. So let's start with week 1. And in week 1, you can see there are the fixtures. Carolina Panthers begin the season playing the Denver Broncos on Thursday, September the 8th. And there's all the other games there, Sunday and Monday. And then you go through week 2, week 3, etc, etc. So let's just go back to week 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to enter a fictitious result in there so you can see just how it works. So looking at the week by week tab, at the moment no results, nothing happening on there. So let's put a result in. So, Carolina Panthers, we're going to make the assumption that they beat the Denver Broncos. Apologies to any Broncos fans. But let's say the Panthers won 12-10. So, put 12 in there. And 10 in there. And literally all you do is just update those yellow boxes with the result. So, let's now go to the week by week tab. And you'll see that's pulled in. So it's worked out that the Panthers won the game and they won 12-10. So the points for were 12, against were 10. And if we now go to the NFC South tab, you can see that's pulled through. So the Panthers now have a record of 1-0. They've won 1, they've lost 0, had 0 ties, scored 12 points, conceded 10, and their wins are 100% because they've played one game and won it. So let's now go to week 2. And the Panthers this time, we'll need to scroll down and they should be here somewhere. I'm obviously missing them somewhere, but they're there somewhere. There they are. So the San Francisco 49ers are at the Carolina Panthers. Now what we're going to do is put in a tie this time. So let's put in 14-14 tie. That would of course be after overtime, but it's final results we're putting in here. So 14-14, there you go. So let's go back to week by week. And you can see that's pulled through as a tie, week by week. Flat week 2, 14 points for, 14 points against. Let's now go to the NFC South tab. And there you can see it's pulled in. So they now have 1 win, 0 losses, 1 tie, 26 points for, 24 points against. And their win-loss percentage is still 100% because they haven't lost any games. But let's put a defeat in for them now. Apologies to Panther fans, but here we go. Week 3, we're going to say they lost. So, they are playing Minnesota Vikings. So let's say the Vikings won 14-10. Okay, there we go. Purely fictitious results, but it will show us that everything's working. So if we go to week by week, you can now see there's a loss in there, 10 points for, 14 points against. NFC South tab, they've now won 1, lost 1, tied 1, scored 36 points and against 38. Now let's just check that. So 36 points for, so 12 in the first week, 14 in the second week makes 26, 10 in the third week makes 36. So that sounds about right. 38 against, so 10 in the first week, 14 in the second week makes 24, 14 in the third week makes 38. So everything's working absolutely fine. And that's basically how it works. So all you would do each week is you would enter all the results into the yellow squares, and that will all pull through. Eventually, of course, all the teams will be shown on the week by week tab, and all the results will pull through in there. then everything will pull through to the appropriate division tabs, which will all be built and ready for you by the time you request this and we send it out to you. So that is pretty much how it works, and you'll be able to track the performance of the teams throughout the season and see exactly how your team are doing, exactly where they're sitting in the standings, all by inputting the results and tracking the whole progress yourself. So we hope you find this useful. I'm just going to return everything back to how it began. So let's just do that. If you'd made a mistake, you could of course just overtype the numbers. But what I'm going to do is put us back to the basic formatting, ready for results to be input throughout the season. And there you can see everything's gone back to 0 and everything's gone back to zeros in there. So everything's ready, and the rest of the divisions will be built, all ready for you to put the results in. Let's hope it's a good season. Come on, Raiders. I'm a Raiders fan personally. There you go. But the young upstarts of the Raiders could cause a few surprises this year. We'll see. Of course, the Rams have returned to Los Angeles. The Raiders are still in Oakland, but LA now has a team back, the Los Angeles Rams. So there you go. So, as I say, let's hope it's a good season, and let's hope we all enjoy that. And if you want to track the results as you go, please do. I'll put a link in exactly where you can go and get the tracker from. And there's a donate button on the site there. If you would like to donate, that would be fantastic. And all profits will go to Kidney Research UK. Okay, thanks for your time. Enjoy the season, guys. Bye now.